back with the horniest game for the queen.
Ever.
I wouldn't say this is the horniest game of For the Queen ever.
We can make it so.
Let's not.
Yeah, do you want to push me? The best way you can get me to do something is to tell me I can't do it.
I didn't say you can't. I didn't say you can't. I merely said we have not achieved those lofty depths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We will though. Because it's Gabe's turn.
That's valid.
I try to segue, but I don't always do it well.
You've accomplished, I think.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
What do you do for the queen that anyone else can do? And why does she make you do it? The setup that y'all led into made this way worse.
Mm-hmm.
Did we lead you into this though? Did we? Was this our doing?
It's our fault.
I think she has me massage her using the horn oil because it is a very smooth thing and it's something that I've worked with extensively, so I know how to do it. I know where to get more. I know the proper like amount that's not too much and it's not too little.
Mm-hmm.
And I've already rubbed her horns. So it on some days when it's been a long day or such and she's not wearing the armor, it's probably asking me to commit to the rest. That's a sentence that came out of my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
But I kept it mildly not as like I kept it mild horny instead of super horny. That's an achievement for me.
We're proud.
Thank you.
Good. Okay. Does she need to be massaged or does she just like it? I mean, we know she carries a lot of tension, but regular old massage doesn't get rid of like that pain, so
I think she just likes it. It might be like it could be like a weird moment of vulnerability that is because there is so much passion and admiration, I think, in myself. It's the moment of like, this person doesn't have even the capacity to deceive me. Mm-hmm. So if I allow myself to be touched, it's not even that like it's just a blessing. It's like I'm doing them a favor and allowing them to do me a favor, and they'll be so grateful, and I am, because of the horns.
Does she only let you touch them when you're polishing them?
I think so.
So cruel.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-mm.
I tried one other time and she said I had to earn that. So,
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Good on her. I mean, you gotta respect it.
Power move.
Yeah.
You gotta work for it, yeah.
I'm baby.
I don't know if you could say that after everything that's happened.
That's valid.
Is it a secret? Is it just between the two of you?
I don't think she keeps it a secret, but I do because it's just for me. But there's probably other people that know about it, but I don't know that they know.
Gotcha. Okay.
Strong. Oh no. I know how turn order works. That's
whoops.
me.
I went to the faces. There it is. So yeah.
Whew, hello. The queen is responsible for the death of someone you loved. Who? What happened? Ugh. Getting heavy.
No.
You're making a U-turn from Hornsville and going straight to Tragedyville, which is actually right next door.
Yep. Always.
Should make a correct 2 steps to the right.
And there you go, you're there. um I think the person in question is was my lover.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I had told her, like in direct response to like a question, right? I had mentioned that I had a lover that I loved very much, right? That's how lovers work. I don't know. I've said the word lover too many times. And shortly thereafter, my lover was arrested on false charges and then executed. Yeah.
What? Why did she do it? Why do you think she did it?
I think she did it as a show of force, right? Like, don't you go thinking you're gonna go retire and like live a happy life or something.
Do you resent her for it?
Not resent. I think I fear her deeply for it. Like, yeah, wish she hadn't done that, but mostly in a like, oh wow, she did that sort of way.
Do you feel like you're next?
I feel like if I make mistakes, my doom approaches. So I'm very concerned right now, where she's disappointed in me, that my time is up.
This sucks.
What was your lover's name?
Hold on. I didn't have my name list up. I wasn't prepared. Names are the hardest part.
Always.
What was my lover's name? Come on, phone. Now is not the time to stop responding to input. I think... I think their name was Bauer.
When had y'all known each other from childhood, or was it a more recent thing? Were they someone in the court?
No, I think it was one of those, like, you were childhood friends and then you don't see each other for a long time, and then you see each other and you have the whole, like, oh, wow, oops.
Yup.
I never knew you were so gorgeous and so wonderful. And I think we were making plans to be engaged, or however couples make things like official in our fantasy world.
What were the last words that you remember them saying to you?
Oh, I think it was, no matter what, remember that I love you. I was going to go off and, like, meet a contact, and things were maybe gonna get sexy. And I wanted to be sure that, this is my job. So they would be very reassuring and supportive. And then she killed them.
That's my horny lady.
Well, then I gotta ask, why do you still love the queen after she's killed your lover?
Did you motivate her to kill him? Did you opposite Black Widow it?
I don't think so. But I think there's a part of me that sees it as like an act of jealousy. Which is terrible, right?
Yeah, terrible. It's awful.
Terrible. Bad. But also
bad.
hot?
She's possessive.
Yeah, it's twisted. It's very fucked up. Don't do that. But also, I read enough romance novels to know. They're like, oh. Maybe she cares about me?
Oh my god. That's so messed up.
It's super messed up.
We all know this.
Highly fucked up behavior.
We all know this.
Don't.
Out of character. Good. So, yeah. Allie, you're up. Caroused.
Why are some others at the royal court jealous of your relationship with the queen?
I don't know who you could possibly be talking about.
Yeah, that's not a thing.
It's not any of us. So
Nobody.
People being jealous?
No.
In this court?
No.
No.
Certainly not.
Yeah. I don't actually think that it has anything to do with the fact that I'm an outsider. There are many like me at court from other nations and places. I think that it's because I am strong in a way that the queen seems to respect. Each member of the court has their strengths and they have their gifts, but yeah, I think there's something about the physical strength, the endurance in the face of pain. And I also think that the queen, I think she knows that my people were a vassal people, and that our being elevated to the level of allies in this war was by her own graces, and I think that is an element of the jealousy as well. And I know that it's there, especially the court wizard. But
False.
But I don't really let it bother me. It's kind of beneath me.
Wow. 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 Cool. I don't have any questions. Does anybody else have any questions they
No,
want to
that was so
ask?
detailed. Loved it.
Great. Good. Well. Anyway. Okay, alright.
I love this game.
It's such a good game.
So good.
Y'all are fun.
Oh my god. When did you know you were in love with the queen? Let me just do my stretches. Okay. So, when did I know I was in love with the queen? I think I had just come back from university. You know, my father had sent me off probably because he was jealous of me because I'm better than him. He's a frog now, so. But I came back from university to join the court, and the queen asked me to show off what I had learned, and I love showing off in all aspects of my life. So I put on this like enormous kind of performance, and she kept kind of not edging. She kept kind of like pushing me to go further. I'm so sorry. To go further and like do more and more elaborate feats of magic until it culminated with me turning my father into a frog in front of her. And instead of being horrified or saying, turn him back or I'll kill you or anything like that, she was like, now that was impressive. And I was just, that was it. That was my heart. And it belongs to her now.
So she knows about the whole dad frog situation.
Yes, she does.
So you're riding around on the dad frog,
Mm-hmm.
and she's aware that that's the dad frog.
Yeah, you know, if he were really a great wizard, he would have counterspelled it. So,
Dad frog.
he deserves to be a frog. Sorry, not sorry. I need to play this character now. I love her.
Yeah, that's
She's a hot mess.
A hot mess. That's
I get her.
frog for a dad. It's cool.
It's fine.
He deserves to be a frog, as we've discovered.
Yes, we know this. He said I would never amount to anything. And then I was like shaming the family.
Now who doesn't amount to anything?
That's right.
Except by the frog.
It's a
Ooh,
frog.
okay. Is your love well known to her and to everyone else around you?
I think I'm the coolest cucumber who has ever cucumbered the earth. So that was a sentence. I'm sure she does. Because it just motivated me to like work even harder and keep innovating like the castle defenses and all these things. So I'm sure that she knows, but if anybody ever like confronted her about it, she would just make sounds like like that. Mm-hmm. That's right. That's all I have to say about that.
Do you want to be the only one who has her love?
Yes, desperately. want to get rid of anyone else who might have it.
We're gonna have a conversation about that later. Thank you.
All right.
Just a chat, super casual, no big deal.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Good. Okay, I'm done. Kiana?
Yep, let's go.
Whee!
The queen is not your queen.
Hey!
Why do you serve her anyway? Damn, okay. All right, we're leading you straight into this whole ambush situation.
Yeah.
All that jazz.
Yeah.
My queen is the enemies.
Uh-huh.
And oh fuck yeah. So she one of those meetings, like, so I've been conversing with Magic Vulture for the the duration of our journey, and maybe a little bit before. And I think maybe one time I went out to go meet with the Vulture and get like the next exchange, and she was the enemy queen was casually there, because I imagine this is a magical animal that is big enough to carry a person. The fact that the giant frog is able to carry a palanquin. And so I think I met her and I pledged my allegiance to her. So this is a fairly recent thing that I've switched to. But why do I still serve our queen? One, it makes me look good to continue doing that, to set up the ambush. But also I think there's a sense of completing a job. Like, I need to see through things to the end. Like, my work is all about creating things from start to finish. And I need to see this through start to finish with her.
What is your queen like?
Ooh.
I'm actually gonna go into the queen card, and I'm gonna
Yes.
drag out whichever queen it decides to give me, because that's
Ooh.
fun.
Fingers crossed for Elizabeth.
Ooh,
Not Lizzie. Awesome.
Oh, that
So
art's
good.
so beautiful.
oh, very
So
soft.
And
good.
the dog.
The dog and the bird and
There's
all
a
those
such a big
flowers.
difference, and I love
Yeah, she is so
Yes.
different. So our queen, like the queen that we've been working with this entire time, is someone who has been hardened by war. I think we're pretty established by this. Like, this is a war, battle-driven queen that we have. And I think that this other queen isn't. Or at least she doesn't show it. It's not on display. It's this. I think maybe on first glance, like, people assume that she's fragile and, like, kind of very caged bird in a beautiful garden kind of situation. But obviously, if she's asking me to set up this ambush, she is very scheming and clever, and had a very sharp eye for. She's one of those people, I think, that like is able to nail like somebody's like strengths and weaknesses very quickly, and then kind of use that in some way. So I think she was just immediately able to kind of hone in on my own insecurities and my ego, and press on that to lure me into this. And then as soon as I met her, just this contrast between her and our queen is just so striking. And because she never wears armor, I never would have to polish hers.
That's such a good touch.
That's
So
so
good.
good.
It's amazing.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, no, I get it. That makes
Yeah, that
sense.
was perfect.
That
Yeah, I
makes
don't have
sense.
questions.
Makes sense to me. Oh,
We'll just put her off to the side for now.
maybe. Yeah. Just
Put it there.
Alrighty. So Gabe is up. We
This
have
is gonna be.
grounded.
I feel a bad one coming. I feel
Yeah.
it. I feel it. What brings out? Oh, I lied. What
Oh!
brings out the queen's kindness?
Yay.
I think when she gets the massages, I don't think she always had horns. I think something happened that might have possessed her and given her a sense of power. But even with that power comes a change to who she was. And every now and then she'll reminisce to the time when she was so like becoming queen, the coronation involved her taking in this thing to create the horns and the power. But she'll occasionally reminisce to when she was a princess. And didn't have to bear that same mental burden as well as this physical burden. And it's probably moments of reminiscence to like if being someone that probably lives on the outskirts, when I was rambling or something of the sort, it came up and it would lead to a moment of like, I do remember the flowers in spring, like things like that.
Oh, I'm living for the softness in this queen.
Has... Has she ever had moments like when she's in court or anything like that when it comes out, like publicly?
I think in smaller bits of court it has like more like with maybe a few advisors and potentially like the wizard as well. And it's what the kind of thing that comes out and I feel like it's not clear if it's her pulling it back in or if it's almost like a magical compulsion that grounds her.
Ooh.
Like maybe becoming royalty involves taking like a demon inside of you or something.
Yeah.
And you take on the figures as well as the actual power.
Ooh.
Did she have a choice? Did she choose to take this on and with it the crown? Or was it imposed upon her?
I think she chose it, and that sometimes makes it harder because it's like the idea of feeling that she can bear it, but it is still a lot to bear, even choosing to do it.
It's really no fair making me sympathetic toward this queen at this stage of the game.
Haha, that was intentional.
We love her.
I know.
Ali,
I'm
I saw
conflicted.
you made a face that was like, look, I saw you.
Yes. Great. Now I have guilt.
Does are there any ways in which she shows kindness to like her subjects at large? So not like on a 1-to-1 level, but like on a ruler level?
I think there have been deals that she's made in an arcane sense. And there are probably been moments when like the wizard, like she asked the wizard to silence her room because she might have been like doing something that caused a little bit of arcane pain. But it's like making a deal so that things will grow or things will blossom, because like we haven't had any conversations about like drought or famine or any real struggles. So the kingdom has been in good shape, but it might not necessarily have always been that way.
Yeah.
She might be kind in a sense that we don't know of the kindness generally, but I know.
Yeah.
I don't have to be your favorite to know.
Oh no, she's doing so much for us, y'all.
You know what? That's a good point. We haven't talked about like struggles at large, except for like we've been at war forever.
Mm-hmm. And why are we at war? Is it like does the other side see it as a holy war? Like this person is possessed by a demon, which is often
Yeah.
really bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
To be fair,
Yeah. Yeah.
To be fair, that's not great.
Yeah, no, real bad usually. Almost always. Usually, yeah.
99% of the time.
She's just maybe an exception, question mark?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I love her.
This is my plan all along.
oof.
Okay, Sam.
Yeah,
This is gonna twist it. This is gonna twist everyone's answers in
I
the
can
end.
feel it. I can feel it. Oh, great.
Except maybe
Lovely.
Kiana. Don't trust Kiana.
I think I'm too far down.
Yes, give us the good.
Yes.
Give us the good.
Gosh. Okay. All right. So, what makes the queen beautiful in your eyes? Gosh. I think we've already established this queen is fine. Fine as frog's hair. Right?
Okay.
No, that's
You just
they
called
would
her
have to
ugly
be.
then.
No. They'd have to be so fine you wouldn't even be able to see them. Fine as frog's hair.
Fine as frog's hair.
If they don't have it, then it's
I didn't come
Sam.
up with this. This is a real. This
Is
is a real
it?
phrase. Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
I trust you.
Gets it.
Okay.
Keep
All
going.
right. All right.
Anyway. That's not where her real beauty lies, right? I think the thing I find so beautiful about her is even though I'm like an information broker who is technically part of like the defense network during this war, right? And also offense network. A lot of the things she asks me to find out are little things like how are her people doing in general, not like, oh, what is their mood, are they planning a rebellion, like, so you mentioned that the baker on like 15th Street had gotten married. How is that going? Like, okay. And I think it's the small interest that she takes in her people that I really am attracted to. And also makes me think that maybe she could be like interested in me on that sort of small level, right? To feed even
That
if
small
she did a
level of
murder.
just killing your fiance.
even if she did me a murder, it's fine.
Oh.
She cares about the people, y'all. She's doing so much for them. What was like the moment, you realized that, like, what was the first time that thought came into your head?
I think it was pretty early in my career. I had been working for my predecessor and I came in to give a report, and in like my nervousness rambled and like mentioned something very small, like a normal everyday thing, and she like asked for follow-up questions about that, even though it was not essential to kingdom's security or anything. Like, the florist got a new shipment of flowers in. Like, oh, but what kind? Like, what? Yeah.
Was this moment, did this come before or after the fiance slaying?
before.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Makes sense.
It's just complicated in this poor information broker made creature.
Yeah. Okay. Allie, I think you are up.
I think so.
But a good one.
Yes, I love it when these two come together.
Brilliant. What makes the queen ugly in your eyes?
Thought we were having a redemption arc.
Yeah, but so you better include that extra and those last 3 words.
I am vividly aware of every act of cruelty, and I am blind to every act of kindness. I'm very secretive, I think, about all of this. I am an advisor and a representative, and I play my role, and yet I can't overlook what she's done, and I can't imagine anything that she could do that would cause me to. Well, maybe one thing, but that's no, I would never.
Are you sure though?
Well, I wouldn't be here if I didn't love her in some sense.
What's the ugliest thing she's ever done?
Yes, that.
In your eyes.
It's hard to choose, frankly. I know about what she did to the maid's lover, and I think I know that she planned to do it, that she was very purposeful and intentional, and organized it in such a way as to cause her even greater pain. I'm also aware of how she's manipulated the wizard, how she's humiliated the blacksmith and the armorer. But I think of all of the things that she's done, I think it is her faithful servant, the horn polisher, who I am certain is under some kind of control, and taking away his free will so easily and so callously. I think that's the big one for me.
So, like, how exactly has she manipulated me? If you could, like, put it into words.
Oh, I think back to that day when you came back, and she was egging you on.
Egging, that's the word I wanted.
Yeah, she was egging you on, and she took such pleasure in seeing you go to that extreme.
Whatever.
Yeah, it was all a game to her in my eyes.
Mm.
And she won. She proved that she could exercise control over one even as powerful as you. In my eyes.
Yeah, right. Is there anything she could do to change your opinion?
I don't know, she could probably punch me in the face again.
Mood?
Quote it, please, Kiana.
That was not what I expected.
Yes! Kiana, web captioner corrected your name to Canada.
Oh, I mean, it's not entirely incorrect.
There you go.
That was the best
Perfect.
line. Okay. Alright. Come here. I need a card. Give me a card. I feel like we're coming up on it. Give it to me. There's a part of you that does not want peace in this land. Why are you attached to the war? Well, listen. If there's no war, what use am I? I am not a jester. I am a powerful mage with a focus on defense. If there is no war, I have no purpose.
Are you responsible for the war?
Listen, in the same way that maybe I sent my dad Frog to give you that knife so I could defeat you when you tried to kill the queen, maybe I, sent something to attack the people in Kiana's land. And
Did you send an assassin frog to Kiana's land?
My favorite thing is that I know web captain is thinking Canada?
Canada land?
Canada?
Kermit the Killer.
I sent, I think, I sent a gift, but the gift was poison. So particularly cowardly, as Allie has said. Yes.
Can it be hair oil poison?
Yes. Who knows how I got that?
Not hair oil poison. That's the darkest kind of poison.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I sent Turkish Delight because I've never understood the fascination with that candy.
It's so strange.
It's the
But it is
weirdest
tasty.
thing. But it's such a part of my childhood. So I sent that. Of course, it was laced with the hair oil poison and made it out to be a gift, like an offering of peace. But of course, the other queen was very wise, and it never got past her taste tester, who did die horribly. But it did ignite the war, and I was essential. I'm like our queen's number one. I mean, basically, besides the horn polisher and the bodyguard and the information broker, definitely not the blacksmith. I'm tied for number one. So really, I've upped our defense. I have made innovations and strides, and really everyone should be thanking me.
Like this.
Do you ever feel conflicted knowing what this war has cost the land and the people?
What is this? What do you mean? Like from our royal coffers? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
people? No.
Oh, God.
Yep.
You're the best.
Thank you.
Hot mess.
Thank you. Yeah. All right. Moving on. Kiana, you got this.
Oh, the queen
Hey!
is under attack.
Oh.
Do you defend her? I can go first because that is a very easy answer for me. No, I do not.
What's
I
the-
was the one who set this up.
Yeah, what is the setup?
Oh God. What is the setup? Oh, we're definitely crossing like a great vast of like desert at this point. I think it's like the desert between like whatever forested area we had been traveling through from our kingdom, and then to like it's almost the opposite. Like the enemy's kingdom, like the city is like an oasis within, and somehow they're able to like sustain themselves this way. So we're crossing through that. So obviously our frog would be weakened because it's dry and hot and not good for frogs, even magical dad ones. um, and we just don't know the terrain. So I think we just like maybe we get to one of the only like small oases on the way there, and assassins had already been set up to attack as soon as we pull in and we were relaxing. There's a lot of Dracula vultures just hanging out in the in the branches.
All right. All right. What do you do during?
Oh, I nope the fuck out.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
And I take the queen's sword, who she asked me to repair, with me.
Wow. Wow, Kiana. You hear that web captioner? Kiana. Kiana. Yeah, Keanu, that's closer.
I mean, that is one of my nicknames from one of my university friends. So.
Okay, should we just keep going in order?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gabe.
I think I try to help. I feel like in the confrontation, one of her horns gets knocked off. And I take it and run.
Do you hear the voice of the demon that possesses her when you take it?
I think so.
What does
What
it
does
say?
it tell you? Yes.
I'm the one you really cared for. Put me atop your head and become a unicorn.
Beautiful. Yes.
You bet I do it.
Yikes.
I don't have any questions about that.
No, that is the culmination of this entire thing.
That checks out. Sam?
I think at first I do, but it becomes clear, to me at least, that the queen may not be surviving this. Or down 2 people at least, right?
And one horn.
And 1 horn. And like I've been injured, and I think I decided to play dead. Or like I've passed out from the blow that I've taken.
I hope my frog eats you.
I hope your frog doesn't eat me.
Then it won't.
I hope I just have to live with this.
Yes. guess it all depends on how it all shakes down. Allie, you're up next.
I do defend her, but only to the point that it appears all will be lost. If that moment arrives, well, then perhaps I would do things differently. But I think that what is driving me in this final battle, and what has driven me from the beginning and long before I ever arrived at court, was my own quest for revenge, and no one else's hand. She would not die by anyone's hand but my own. So I do defend her, so that I can keep for myself the honor of smashing the life out of her with my hammer.
Well, fascinating. Fascinating. Really. Just... Well, you're all traitors. That's what I have to say to all of you.
Didn't you start the war?
I seem to remember.
This seems like a takes one to know one
No,
situation.
it's a lot of treason here on
We were all
Listen.
true to ourselves.
Listen,
national
I'm
scale.
doing what's best for her. All right? Okay, so Allie, the stuff you were describing is what happens like during the ambush, right?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Good. Ha. Yes. So, when it seems all has been lost, and I am, my dad Frog is fighting with me, and I see the horn polisher take one of the horns, possessed, or at least, charmed by its magic, and I see the maid playing dead, or actually dead. I probably think the same thing either way. And a blacksmith has gone, and I see the tide turning. I am a defensive wizard. My specialty is in defending the royal family. And so at some point during the chaos of battle, I switch our appearances. I glamour us so that when the hammer smashes into the face of the queen, it is me and she gets away.
Damn.
As I'm dying on the ground.
This was everything I ever wanted.
And
Wow.
are
And that's
standing
it.
over me victoriously. The glamour finally fades, and I die with a smile on my face.
And that's
We're wild.
That's our game before the queen. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was
Yay.
a journey. That went. Whee! This was
Why
so
is
much
this who
fun,
we
y'all.
are? Yeah.
This was so much fun.
Amazing.
Great.
This is fantastic.
Great. Okay. Well, thank you everyone so much for joining us for this kind of impromptu 1-year celebration of streaming TTRPGs. Thank you so much to our guests. We're going to go around to them so they can plug all the things because they're awesome people. So you should check them out if you don't already. Let's go backwards and we shall start with Gabe.
Hello, I'm Gabe James Games on Twitch, Twitter, and pretty much anywhere else. You can find me on Fridays for my talk show, Tabletop Table Talk, which I have a fantastic mod, Lauren, has literally been so helpful and could not function without Lauren. Saving
Stop
grace
it.
for a lot of stuff. You can find me Mondays on the D&D Twitch channel at 4 p.m. Eastern time, 1 p.m. Pacific time, playing through Rime of the Frost Maiden. And you can find me Thursdays on the Sirenscape channel at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific time, playing through Cyberpunk Red.
Heck yeah, awesome. Gabe does so many things. Go follow him. He's an awesome designer too. Let's hop over to Sam.
Hello, I'm Sam. Thank you for being here. I'm a photographer and a tarot reader. If you want a reading, hit me up. You can follow me at SamOnDamiel on Twitter or Instagram. And the next time you can see me playing games is going to be on this channel at the end of the month. For Burn Bright Against the Stars
Season
2. So keep that in mind. And if you want to see me do more things, just follow my Twitter. And yeah, that's how I'll keep you updated.
Excellent. And let's go over to Allie.
Wow, this was so much fun. What a great experience. My first time getting to play this game. An incredible story. I'm going to be like watching it over and over again in my head all week, I think, because it was epic. And what a really great opportunity to get to finally play with Gabe and with Sam. I loved getting to play with both of you.
That was fun.
Yeah, thank you for being here. Can't wait till the next time. You can find me on Twitter at Allison Robinson with 2 L's and a Y, where I tweet about space and robots and books and TTRPGs and stuff like that. You can also catch me here on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific, where I play Ganymede Graves, Adventure Scientist, in our Call of Cthulhu, Pulp Cthulhu, Masks of Nyarlathotep
Our
game.
year-long
Let's see how you... Let's see.
game.
Yeah, I didn't think you could say. You could do... Oh, you did. Oh my God, Nyarlathotep. There it is.
Why does Nyarlathotep come through?
Mind
But
blown.
not Kiena.
No, not my name.
Exactly.
I am a greater eldritch being
Than
whose
even
name is
Nyarlathotep.
forbidden.
That's good.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Thanks, everyone.
Key, anything personal to plug in? We have a bunch of channel stuff.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of channel stuff, so I'll just do my personal plug real quick. You can find me over on Twitter at KennaS. Best way to figure out what I'm doing when I'm not here on the channel, mostly just here though. Yeah, we've got Against the Stars coming up again. We've got a new time slot Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, starting February 24th. So we've got a new season, so real excited for that. Lauren, what about you?
I'm Lauren. I'm That Salty Ginger over on Twitter. You can catch me usually over on the Roll20 channel, moderating and doing other stuff for them. They're also one of our sponsors here on the channel, as we're part of the Roll20 Spotlight program, so we like them very, very much. Also, I run our Pulp Cthulhu game on Saturdays. We're coming up on a year. We have brand new art from Matt Bat to show y'all.
It's so good.
It is some of my favorite work
Sneak
they've
peek
done.
going up tomorrow on our Twitter.
Sneak peek tomorrow. Which is very exciting. They just do incredible work. They're actually doing art for Thirsty Sword Lesbians with Evil Hat. So that's really cool. Go follow Matt_Bat_ still. We'll link it. It's in the timer. We love them very much. But otherwise, Sunday, 7 p.m. Pacific, I am facilitating Alice is Missing on Madame Gandalf's channel with some really awesome creators. It's everyone's first time playing the game except for me, which is why I'm facilitating, and I'm super stoked because it's an amazing game. So I'll post about that in places. Channel stuff real quick. First off, Friday is the premiere of our podcast, Missing Annie Lee. We've been working on this for 8 months. We're co-producing it with Off the Table. It's a Fear Itself actual play podcast told two different arcs by 2 different GMs with some overlapping characters. We're really excited about it. We've actually already got it up on
on Apple Podcast and on Spotify, so you can bookmark it there and get it into your favorite podcast apps. Yeah, we're really excited about it. It's going to be a really awesome journey. And I hope that you'll tune in for that, because
I think it's going to be really special, and if you could just listen, each episode's going to be less than 50 minutes. I swear, it's really good, and it's just emotional. It's my baby.
It's very good. Yeah, what else? We have a Discord. We just started that. If you want in, just DM us on Twitter or on Twitch for that link. It's very experimental at this point, but you come and hang out with us and just chill when we're not live. Other things we've already talked about Against the Stars, which is super cool. But my brain.
We could thank people.
Yes, we should thank people.
Yeah.
So thank you again to Roll20. They are partners. They're very wonderful. We love playing with them. They have, if you ever want to play for the Queen, buy the module on Roll20. It's really well set up. It's gorgeous. It's $8. And yes, please go check out Evil Hat Productions and check out Alex Roberts, because they do awesome stuff game wise. Other things, Dice Envy, Grinding Coffee Co., awesome sponsors. Check out their links. Get money off. Help support us. It's great. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed and all that stuff, especially for those of you who have been here for a whole year. That's wild to us. And we really appreciate your support. If you ever want to watch this, again, this whole drama, or any of the other content we make, we've got a YouTube channel. It's Delta Sweet Games. Check that out over there. And make sure to follow us on Twitter. We post about what we're up to and what we're doing and all the upcoming stuff, including TTRPG stuff and like this impromptu thing, or video games or anything else. And we also retweet about our wonderful people that are involved with our channel and all that good stuff. I think that's everything.
Woo.
I think I word vomited everything.
Excellent. So all that's left to do, we're going to go raid someone, maybe Hunter's Entertainment. I think they're still going. So we're going to go say hi. You can send them some hedgehog hype or just some hearts from us here at Salty Sweet Games. And we will see you later. Goodbye. Goodbye.